What is up, everyone? This is SwordKing090, and this is going to be Operation Dome number 130, the 130 episode, or 30th episode of the Operation Dome series. This series, my friends and I, we're going to be encasing the entire world in glass panes. I can never say my intros right, but that's just nothing new. So, what else is new? Mainly is that summer break is here. I'm still just going through the friends list, looking at people to add and whatnot. I'm still trying to get over my little bit of my trust issues little by little, so please be patient with me. So as I go through the list, I'll see who can add, who can I not add, and things like that. And once that I pretty much have a good day off to just start inviting people, talk to people, and get into things that we need to get done, then we will see more progress throughout the summer. It's just a bit of a process for me. I gotta admit that for a fact. But so far is that we still need to get a lot of glass. We still need to get a lot of charcoal. We still need to get a lot of sand. And I'm just using up all the glass blocks I have currently. Whenever I invite the new people onto the world, I'm probably going to have to ask them just to cut up some of the birch trees. I'm going to go ahead and plant probably like 100 more birch trees so that we could get the wood as quickly as possible, because we are going to need, I'm thinking of the number right now, I forgot to actually write it down. This is quite embarrassing, but we need at least 200 stacks. If I'm not mistaken, we need 200 stacks of 64 good old, like, oh, I dropped the glass block. Okay, there we go. 200 stacks of charcoal. Pretty much 200 stacks of birch wood to make it into charcoal, and then from there, then we just need another 200 stacks of sand. And once we're, wait, whoops, is that correct? That sounds correct, I think. Maybe. I don't even know the math right now. Actually, no, we're gonna need a lot more than that. My mistake. Ah, my God, I am so out of here right now. I know we need at least 200 stacks of birch wood to make it into charcoal, but we're still gonna need a lot more than that. 200 stacks. Okay, now I can see the math going through my head. We're gonna need at least probably 1600 stacks. That sounds more accurate right now. 1600 stacks of sand, and then 200 stacks of charcoal, because yeah, I think that's right. Okay, yeah, that does sound about right, because 140 furnaces, 140 stacks gives me 72,000 of at least the glass blocks. So yeah, so 200 stacks of charcoal and at least 1600 stacks of good old sand. We are gonna need a lot of sand. And I've been getting a lot of shovels, so we'll be set with that. I'll be able to repair them if we need to and things like that. But again, a lot of numbers, a lot of time, a lot of work that we need to get done. But once it's all done, we can focus all of our attention over in Operation Bedrock. If I could actually trust people with Operation Dome, then I could trust them with Operation Bedrock. It's going to be a little bit of a process for me once I get through all of this, but I'm going to be happy that I'm taking the proper steps to actually get things done over the summer break. Because I'm very hopeful that we will be done with Operation Dome over summer break, and let's see how far we can actually get done. As I've already shown the math before, we need at least 100,000 blocks left to actually complete everything. And once we are done with everything, then we can just finally move on. And once we're done with Operation Bedrock, then we could do a brand new series over on the Xbox One. Because I know that a lot of people are going to be moving over to the Xbox One, and that's going to be one of those things. And yes, I know about the whole battle mode update, where we're all going to be probably going against other people and servers and things like that on the Xbox 360 and Xbox One, PS3 and PS4, possibly PS Vita and whatnot, the Nintendo Wii U. And I cannot wait for that. I honestly cannot wait. I don't know anything about that. I haven't actually looked at any of the videos, but if it's something that I could actually play along with friends and other people, then by all means, I'm going to have a lot of fun doing that. Maybe I could actually make like an episode every other week. Maybe once a week at least. Not like every single day, but like once a week. Then I could at least have Operation Bedrock, Operation Dome, and then Battle Mode. Just mix it up a bit. If I could actually play along with friends, then of course we could actually make a lot of group videos together, which would be honestly fantastic. I would not actually mind doing that every once in a while. That would just be a lot of fun. So at least I could get some work done, and also I could just relax and have some fun. Just probably like dedicate one day of just doing a lot of recordings and get the best moments or get the best rounds and things like that. Again, I'm not really too sure all about battle mode, so if anyone wants to actually like tell me in the comment section below what it is and what you can do, then by all means educate me, because I don't know anything about these updates. So that could be a thing. All I could say is that we still got a lot of work to do. You can see that there's a lot of ice. You can see that there's a lot of torches down below because I want to get rid of the snow, especially when it kept snowing over here. But right now, of course, I've shown you in the last episode that the weather actually goes through the glass roof, which is utterly annoying. Especially if you spent so much work on actually placing glass on top of the ceiling to get rid of the weather, and now the weather just goes through the glass, rendering it all useless. I'm pretty sure if they were to be solid blocks, then possibly you'll actually block out the weather, but since I'm using glass, then that's another thing. So yeah, I gotta love the fact that all the hard work you've done is nothing now because of the updates that render them useless. But we still got a series to complete. We still got work to do. We still got a lot of things to do. And if things go right, I could actually live stream more of it. The reason why I haven't been live streaming all that often is because, of course, that was summer break and things like that. The household still gets a little bit noisy throughout the day, and it's not quite ideal to actually make a live stream when there's so many things going off in the background. You have family members talking, you have friends over, you have good old conversations and whatnot, and then you have the animals acting up. Gotta love the doggies because they always bark at everything that just moves around here. So I just haven't really been able to do any live streams lately. Usually whenever I do them, it's quite quiet at night, and I don't want to, like that. There's my dog. There's Star barking in the background. Yeah, that's the thing that actually goes on in the background. And that's just me being a little bit of a perfectionist. I know that live streams are not supposed to be that pretty much perfectionist type of deal, but it still gets annoying. Recordings you can control more often because you can do as many takes as you want, or you could just pause a bit and then continue on doing the recording, just do a jump cut in between. But if you're on a live stream, you cannot do any of that. Again, I'm just so picky when it comes to these things. If I were to be calm about it, if I were to actually just lay back and relax, then that could be a thing. Maybe I'll do more laid back live streams on Twitch, because otherwise the VODs are not going to be saved anyway, so I don't want to have to worry about that. But if I were to live stream on YouTube, that's where I want to get a little bit more professional, because I want to have it all uploaded to YouTube, and I just don't want anything to actually just go ahead and just like... There's going to be like 30 minutes of nothingness. That's just, to me, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. And I know that on Twitch, you could actually make it as a highlight, and then you could add parts, delete parts, and just do whatever. Then that's a thing that I could actually do. But on YouTube, I don't know if I'm able to do that, honestly. Not quite sure if I'm able to do that. Unless there's some editing tools that could actually do, then that could be a thing. Again, I'm learning more and more about YouTube. I'm learning more about Twitch as I just go along the what's it called? Just go with the flow. That's all I gotta say. I just go with the flow. I learn things as I go along, especially when it comes to Minecraft. That every new update that comes along, I usually like experience it firsthand for the first time of what this is. I get to understand more of it, and then I just make a video just talking about just the first reaction to it. But yeah, hopefully by next episode you get to meet more people. Just saying, if everybody has a good mic, we could actually be all in a commentary, and then we'll just be like the good old days of when my friends came along and we all do a good old conversation in the Xbox chat. Then that'll be a thing. And if the quality isn't too good, maybe I'll switch over to Skype conversation where I record a Skype call as well. Then that could be a thing, because I still gotta try out more of that just to see if it all syncs well and to see if everything goes along well. Then that could be a thing, because I'm gonna be activating my second Skype account for that reason. And then if everybody has a good mic and nothing's going on in the background, then we could just go ahead and make a conversation within playing Minecraft. So group conversations will be a possibility in the future whenever I make videos. And then maybe that will be even incorporated to a live stream. Like I said, baby steps, people, baby steps. If I can't say anything for a moment, like let's just say that my parents have friends over, then the friends in the actual Skype call could actually just take over the commentary for a while. Maybe I'll add in my 2 cents every once in a while, but it's just like, yeah, that's going to be a thing that's going to happen every once in a while, but it'll still be better than just to commentate alone, because I've been doing that for a very long time. One thing I'm very hopeful for TU36 is to actually have these fixes where we're not going to be able to place glass on 257, and as well as the weather will not go through the roof anymore. If those were bugs, then please fix it. This is quite annoying. I liked it better when I was not able to do that, because otherwise this right here is just slowing me down. Oh, perfectionist, perfection. We must be perfect. Still though, it's very, very annoying. So annoying. I'm trying so hard not to make mistakes. But if I were to hold down the left trigger, then it's going to happen more often than not. That's why you keep hearing me click on the left trigger, hoping that I will not fail this. God dang it. Oh, I just don't like it. I really, really don't like it. This is just so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm sounding like a robot. Oh my gosh. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I really got to read CreepyPastas. I really, really do. We could just go ahead and talk about the good old classics. Just start off with the classics, start out slow, and then read with different types of stories that people make on the internet. Maybe they'll be scary stories, or maybe they will just be hyper-realistic blood squirting out of the eyes, and as well as that for some odd reason, the child cannot look away or turn off the console that the game is supposedly haunted. Because we all know that everybody could actually just unplug the console or unplug the computer to look away from the supernatural that is imbued into the console or into the game or into the computer itself. A lot of people have power, but apparently they are rendered useless whenever they see something so scary that you just can't look away. Or maybe I should go to ASMR videos type of things. Just do a little bit of whisper. Do a low type of tone that will relax the person. For whatever reason, it's a sensation that a lot of people go through, and it's quite normal. Some people like some sounds. Some people like the cooling sounds of wind blowing in the air, or the trees that go along with the wind. You can even say that rain videos can be ASMR videos, because who doesn't like a good old nature? Who doesn't like the sounds of nature? Or even the crinkling sounds of a bag. I don't know. It's just something that's totally different, but a lot of people are into that as well. And I just watched some videos talking about the Kickstarter project of ASMR type of deals. It's just like, okay, apparently there's an actual microphone that has an analog type of feature where there's a left ear and a right ear. Yes, there are molds of ears, and also the sound is directional, and that's a microphone that people use to actually record these type of things. I didn't even think that was a real thing until it actually popped up, so thank you iDubbbz for making a video like that. And I don't remember exactly, but I think I did get a comment saying that I could actually do ASMR quite well if I were to actually try that. I don't know. I don't think I could actually get into doing that, but if I do, that'd be kind of interesting, because all I gotta do is just talk in a low tone or even a whisper, and then just, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, get a bag of chips and start crunching the chips. I don't know what really sounds pleasing, but a lot of people do whatever they want to do. It's like they will get, I don't know, what's it called? What was one of the things that they use? Just a lot of things that could cause static or white noise. Pretty much that's all it is, because a lot of people do fall asleep to white noise. So anything that has white noise, it is aesthetically pleasing to hear, and it does relax a person for whatever reason. The only thing I could actually possibly do is just make a sounds of scissors clipping. I don't know. That's the only thing I could actually possibly do. I don't even know. I'm just going off topic now. But yeah, CreepyPasta is totally an option. I don't know if I'm just gonna do graphics or whatnot, but probably just start off reading with a black screen and let the imagination take over, or at least have a still image, or even an animated image. I gotta look up some stock footage to use. I gotta love the old fair use and things like that. I just watched my chihuahua just go in a complete circle on my bed. Yes, there's a chihuahua on my bed. She always wants to go in my room, and usually what I do, I just put her on the bed and then she just falls asleep on my bed. That's just how it is. But in any case, what was I talking about? I don't even know anymore. Just, we got a lot of work to do, as one commenter has mentioned of how many blocks I just visually count or mentally count in my head, because there's just so many blocks. You just zone out and then you just think about whatever you want to think about. this is the reason why I really need to actually get people to be online now, is that I honestly do get bored of Operation Dome. I honestly do. I'm not gonna lie, that I kind of zone out and then I nearly fall asleep while I'm actually working on this. So I actually work more on Operation Bedrock now because there's a lot more to do and a lot more stuff that I've actually gotten updated on, which I'll let you guys know and within that episode. But for this episode, I really need to pick up the pace. I really need to get some more work done. But at least I'm actually getting some work done in the other series rather than not doing any work whatsoever, right? So it's better to actually focus one thing over the other. But again, I still gotta actually complete one thing at least. At least I could actually just say I finally completed one thing on my channel, other than some of my Let's Plays. Cough cough, Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. I still need to actually complete that. One of these days I'll complete that. At least I'll be able to turn on my Xbox One after so many months. But there's nothing really I can actually talk about. Just mainly in a nutshell, I got a lot of work to do. I'm going to start inviting people over, and then we'll actually get some more work done. It's just going to be a little bit of a process, so please be patient with me. Do not spam me with so many messages. And then once I invite you in, then there we go. We could just get some work done. And if I chose to do enough in Operation Dome, I could actually bring you over to Operation Bedrock and we could get even more work done. And then I just went on a ramble streak of talking about creepypastas, of that I could actually possibly read it if I go with a low tone, and then somehow that actually contributed to ASMR due to the fact that one person said I could actually do that. And then I've watched some videos talking, like some people talking about that as a joke and things like that. But apparently that's actually pretty popular because, again, it's quite normal to actually like some of the sounds that happen, like raindrops onto the floor or raindrops onto the streets and things like that. Anything that's really relaxing to hear or listen to, because it's pretty much white noise. All this is just white noise, and people fall asleep to it because it's relaxing after a while. Just like listening to the static before you fall asleep. Just put the timer on the TV, go to static, and just calm yourself and then fall asleep eventually. I don't know, that's kind of one of those things. But that is all, so yeah, quite random in this episode, not gonna lie. But yeah, got a lot of work to do. We got a wall to fill up, we got a ceiling to fill up, we need at least 200 stacks of charcoal, and then also 1600 stacks of sand. And then we could actually finally get done with this series and then move on to Operation Bedrock and focus on that, because I can guarantee that it's gonna be better once we get the ball rolling over the summer. So I'll end it off right here. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for watching. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel, then please subscribe. But until then, have a great day, everyone. I am SwordKing090, and as always, I will see you in the next video.